Alright, hello and welcome to another Castle Clash video of mine, and today we're gonna talk about the evolution system. Now I noticed not everybody knows about the evolution and how it works, and myself did not know everything about it. It took me a long time before understanding what was really going on. So today, I'm gonna help you guys trying to understand it and know which heroes would work for you to be evolving first. So for me, I've evolved Druid first, as many people would do, because Druid is your first hero that you would get. So he would probably be the highest hero you would be having. And what's great with this is that now you can sweep HBM waves so that it's even more quicker to level up your heroes. So anyway, so if I were to help you, I would say heroes would be set into four classes. The first class would be the healer, which everybody would have in their team if they can. Then there's the booster. Sometimes you have like two, mainly Cupid and Pumpkin Duke. And then damage, which is your DPS basically, the one that does the more damage. Next up is a less important but kind of useful class. It is the tank class. The tank class basically defend. He will take the heat of everything that's gonna happen, every damage. He will try his best to tank it. Now, why am I saying that it's less important? It's because your DPS, when you set up a DPS, you want it to be able to tank as well, to be able to proc as much as possible. So at the end, tank, I would say it's, I guess, Minotaur, Maltanica, Atlanticor, and stuff like that. Okay, so as you see here for healer, I used my Druid. That's a good hero. So that's a good hero, but there's new heroes that are better now, such as Orcsbane, Pixie, but I wouldn't go for Pixie at all. Simply because the healing is not that much and you have a limit as to how many heroes you are gonna level up. I would go for Orcsbane if I would have him. Orcsbane heals a little bit less, but he cannot be stunned, and if he gets more HP then he can take a little bit more of the heat, and he's a great tank as well. So I mean that's an extra for Orcsbane. Now for the booster. I say booster, but there's probably a better word for that you guys know, probably like support or anything like that. I guess I'll call it support. So there's the support class. So you got Pumpkin Duke, Cupid, Warlock, Ares can be good supports. Trantor, Death Knight, all these heroes basically. So I would go for Pumpkin Duke, because as you know, Pumpkin Duke is a great support because he actually can boost every single damage and speed of all the heroes on the table. And when I say on the table, it's because there's literally no limit as to how many teammates will take his boost, such as in Storm Missa by example, which I will run right now so it's less boring and so I can have my chests. So Cupid, I wouldn't go for Cupid. I wouldn't go for any range support because they won't take the heat anyway. They're just gonna stay behind, and their abilities won't be affected by being evolved. So for now, I would go for either Pumpkin Duke or Death Knight. Now let's see. My Pumpkin Duke is wondering, and I don't. Okay, good job, Pumpkin Duke. Death Knight, same thing. As I said, Death Knight, he's a melee, so he's gonna be a bit of a paladin. He's gonna take the heat. He's gonna, yeah, and he protects from one debuff. So it's up to you to see, like, if you don't have Pumpkin Dude, then Death Knight is fine. Cupid, again, if you don't have that many support, you can go for Cupid. It is fine. Like, he can take the heat as well, but it's less of a thing, at least not as I know, because he's a range. So I don't think, like, and his ability is not affected at all. So I don't think, like, it's much of a thing. But you can leave comments in the comment section of my video, and I will be glad to look at it. And it's not because I'm making a video that I am right. I am just trying to help you. Next up is the damage class, which is really important. So if you want to go for the damage instead of healing or boosting, I would go for Vlad, because that's my only good DPS hero. He is just magic, okay? But I know for a fact that there is a Golem, which is good. There's that new Death Shaman. I don't know his name, once again, and it's the third take I do. I don't know Shaman, that Shaman guy. He is a beast. He takes 5 of my heroes one by one, and he solos, no boost. I don't know how he does that. I don't even know his abilities or anything like that. He is a beast. So that would be great to give him more HP if you have him. Though I think it's a cheap hero, so don't do that, please. It's a cheap hero. There's Moltenka, that is great as well. But again, I would class it more for the tank, because it is born with a lot of HP already, and by born I mean before he gets to be a golden hero. So yeah, for the tank, as I said, Atlanticor is perfect. If you just have it, it's a gem hero, not a gem, a shard hero. So he is perfect. I mean, you can't ask for more. If he has to proc, he procs, and he doesn't need any defense. But once his proc is off, the more HP he gets, the more he is able to proc once again and give your teammates like a break while they fight. He's good to take the heat. Basically, he is a heat taker. So that is what I am doing right now. I am actually leveling up to, as you see, 140, which I am actually gonna give him some books so he can level up a little bit. Okay, 400,000, 131. But the only downside is, since he's a new hero, he doesn't have that much HP. Now, for one other section of the video, I want to help you guys knowing that when you evolve, example, Pumpkin Duke, Cupid, any heroes that is not a shard hero, you can still use shards for them. That's something I did not know until today, until I evolved him today. So, yeah. You can use 20,000 shards to evolve him, and I think it would be the same thing for every single shard gems heroes. I would not be certain for Spirit Mage and Minotaur, because these guys are gem purchase heroes. So I think that's it. I am actually farming shards to be able to evolve my Pumpkin Duke, and then next hero I'm evolving is Vlad Dracula. Yeah, Shaman. Is his name Shaman? No, Shaman is this guy. Okay. So I hope you like my video. That's the third take I am doing for this, and I think I've been doing better already without even watching the video, because that's live commentary and I roll like that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave it a like, because that shows me that I am doing good content for you guys. And I hope you get to this point. And if you did, subscribe as well, because I only have 25 subscribers right now. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.